Hey guys, I'm back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kaylee and come join my family. So I wanted to come back to YouTube and I'm excited, especially for this video, y'all. So what we are going to do today, we're gonna kind of do like a reaction video. I've never seen this done. It probably is somewhere, but I've been into astrology for like the past month. Like I've always kind of been into it, but I've been like really into it the past month. I've looked this up one time before. I feel like I could read this 1,000 times and still be like amazed. But I wanted to look up how my sun sign, which is the sign you're born in, and your moon sign, which has to do with like everything to do with what you're born in, like relate together. Because I am a Scorpio sun and Aquarius moon. I know my rising is an Aquarius too, but I just wanted to see how my sun and moon sign reacted together. And I thought this would be a good video back because it's a get to know me in a way, but it's like I've been posting forever, but you're still getting to know me. I feel like even people who have seen me forever, or even like my friends, I feel like they're gonna like be amazed by some of the stuff like I comment on, because like I said, I have read through this before, but I could react to this a million times, and honestly I will probably read something new. And when I read through this the first time, I was with family, so this time I'm going to be by myself. Literally no one's home. It's just me, my dog, and my 2 cats. Like, that's it. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. So like I said, I am a Scorpio sun and an Aquarius moon. So I'm gonna read like almost everything here. So okay, so it says Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon people are quiet and reserved on the outside and agitated and always thinking of something new on the inside. I am very, very quiet. I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, but I'm very just quiet when you don't know me, and I'm not necessarily agitated on the inside, but I am always thinking. There's never a time I'm not thinking. I wish I could shut my brain off, to be honest. You can all often see them being lost in their own inner world. They combine the determination and emotionality of the Scorpio with the innovation and original mind of the Aquarius. I would say I'm determined for the most part. There's like times I slip up, but for the most part, like if I want something, I'm gonna go after it. And then this is just like the combination in a nutshell, but there's so much more like after this. But it says the positives, they are rounded, skillful, and stoic. Stoic? What does that even mean? A person who can endure pain, hardship without showing their feelings. I'm definitely stoic. Their negatives are unappreciative. That one I don't agree with. I can tell you right now. Superstitious. Yes and no? I don't know. Criticizing. Yeah, sorry to anyone who's watching this. I am very criticizing. I'm trying not to be. Honestly, I look for the good. Half the time when I criticize someone, though, I'm like, well, it's because of this. The perfect partner for them is someone who can respect their need for personal space. And then the advice that it's giving me is you need to spend more time with your friends and social circle. It says that this combination is a little bit fixed when it comes to their own opinions and ideas. These Scorpios will get things done only by the way they want them to. I wouldn't say that. I'd say I do like, if I know a way is going to work, I like it that way. However, I'm open to listening to other people's opinions, but my big thing is my opinion is not heard. I don't know how to explain it. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Personality traits. Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon natives are good judges of character. They can see when others have bad intent. I'm like, everyone says like you're very like quick to like figure out if you like a person or not. And I think it's just because when I don't know how I explain it, but when I look at someone, like I can like read them. As bosses and leaders, they are really tough and expect their sublanterns to keep a logical way of thinking, but they will never show their disapproval openly. On the outside, they will be polite and mannered. Not that they are discriminatory, they simply can't tolerate irrationality. I'd say like this is because I'm a dance teacher. I think that I'm a very nice dance teacher, but I'm very like, I know what I want and I expect out of the kids, and I'm very like on it. I'm gonna be lovey, but I'm also like, you need to follow this because I'm saying so. I just expect a lot out of them. So I'd agree with that. I can't talk today, y'all. They like being admired and appreciated, but only if they deserve it. Empty compliments would never make them feel better. That is very true. I can't stand empty compliments. If I don't deserve a compliment, like, don't tell me. I'd rather you tell me everything I did wrong and I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Like, if I think I did something wrong, like, and you give me a compliment, I'm going to be like, no, 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 that's not today, sis. They're very influential in their progress towards success, so many people will end up listening to them without realizing they are followers. However, these natives won't respect those who only agree with what they're saying. I can't stand people that are like, yes, 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 yes. Like, argue with me. Like, I want you to hear me. I want to hear you. But, like, I need to argue it. I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to change my opinions, but, like, argue with me. Occasionally, I want to hear. Just what you like to hear from time to time. Because they are profound and complex, Scorpio, Sun, Aquarius, Moon individuals hate superficiality. Their mind is creative and open to new ideas. Bingo! I don't like fakes. I don't like fakes at all. Like, get out of my life. Bye. When they accomplish many of their artistic and intellectual goals, they'll start being very proud of themselves. But there's something about their deepness and emotionality that others don't understand. I get very, very proud of myself when I accomplish something, but a lot of my friends, like, say I'm one of the deepest people they've ever met, and they can't, like, read into my emotions, which makes them so mad because I can read into theirs. But they're like, I don't understand you. I'm like, I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. Observant and analyzing. Always. They are good with the creation process. They are the most rebellious Scorpio. Wait, whoa, rebellious? I don't rebel. We don't. No, we play it by the rules here, sister. We are the most rebellious Scorpios. Then what are the other Scorpios like? Because I ain't rebellious. Eccentric and always interested in the unusual. Their way of thinking will make them stand out from the crowd. Different than others, they still manage to work with what makes them so unique. If not allowed to be free to express themselves, they feel opposed. I feel like all I'm saying is I agree. Like, I've said yes and no a couple times, but most of it is like, yes, I agree. Which is why I've been, like, so into astrology lately, because I've been like, wow, this all makes sense. I definitely feel very different than most people on the circle. Like, even, like, my home life, I still live with my parents at the age of 20, and a lot of times, like, I feel very different from them. Like, I'll think a different way, and, like, I love my family, but it's just, like, I feel very different. But I'm not going to change who I am, and sometimes I feel like people are trying to change me. I'm very different from you. I'm not going to change. I like being different. Like, one of my main things I tell my friends is be you and don't follow a freaking crowd. Like, just be you, y'all. When I'm not allowed to, like, be myself and I have to, like, blend in, it very much, like, it makes me very nervous, to be honest. Because I'm like, I don't want to blend in. I want to stand out. Because what's the point if you can't stand out, y'all? Like, I don't understand. Stand out, be you, you're great, I love you. For these guys, the idea of conformity and the loss of individuality is tragic, but don't think they aren't good team players, because they are. Very true. I love, like, I will be a part of a team, but like I just said, be individual. The urban type, these Scorpios can adapt to any environment and any type of people. Their moon makes them more interested in science and social issues. I'm very interested in social issues. However, I'm a dance major. I like to be creative. It's just my way of thinking. I don't think I could ever do something that's not, like, unique and out there, because what's the fun in that? Like, if that's you, like, I admire you people. Like, I, like, love you people. And, like, those are the people I like to be around, but I also like to be around, like, my weirdos. Like, I don't want to be normal. Sorry. Like all Scorpios, they are determined and serious. They have an imagination and a perspective that helps them think way ahead of their time. Many will be attracted by their relaxed and sometimes daring attitude. When they'll come up with a new idea, they'll want to talk about it with the entire world. I wouldn't say the entire world, just, like, let me post about it and let me tell all my friends about it, and then I'm done. But I'm probably going to talk about it for, like, a week, and you'll probably get sick of it. So I'm sorry. I love you guys, but more outgoing and open than most Scorpios. Okay, I want to say something. I'm, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm very, very shy, and I'm very quiet, and I'm very introverted. And I said earlier, I'm not outgoing. I think once I'm friends with someone, I'm like, this is how I am. Like, once I'm very close to someone, like, I'm constantly, like, talking my head off and, like, shit. And I think that's where the outgoing comes in. They are more outgoing. Like, I guess I am very outgoing in that aspect. So now that I'm reading more into this, yes, I'm very outgoing in that aspect. More outgoing and open than most Scorpios. These guys will want to make friends everywhere they'll be going. They think a busy and complex social life does good for them. I think a social life does good for me. A busy one depends on what we're talking about, and I don't want to make friends everywhere. They are independent creatures, however, who often want to be alone and put some order into their own thoughts, not to mention they only believe in what they are set to do. Yes, I believe I was set here to make people happy, teach dance, love, and that's all I believe. Like, I believe a lot more. I believe the world's a lot more complex than what some people think it is, and I will always be questioning the world because that's just how I am. I do need my alone time. For them, others can never have any good ideas. False! Others can't have good ideas. So I'm not even going to finish that because I don't like what it says after, and I don't want to read it because I don't believe that, and I believe everyone can have a good idea. It just depends on the way you word it and how you want to get your point across. It's suggested they keep an open mind and allow others to stimulate them intellectually. Realistic and sociable, they would do a great job in business. Very few are as clever and fast thinking as them. So I said I am an arts person. I don't know if I said I'm a dance major, but I'm a dance major. But my dream, actually, within like a couple of years of getting out of college, which is like crazy because I'm only 20 and I'm going into my junior year, so it'd be like soon, and I'm not even like living on my own right now. But I want to open up my own studio. Like, that is my goal, and I want to run it, and I want to be my own boss. The one thing I've learned with my job, I don't hate working under someone. I basically run one program, and I hate my ideas being like, nope, you can't do that. And it's like, but I'm running the program. I think that's where I like that I have my freedom. And like, I still listen to other people's opinions. It's not that I don't listen, but if you just shoot me down and tell me nope, and then you're like, well, this is the rules, and I'm like, well, why? I always need a why because I'm always questioning. And like I said, I will think of other people for ideas, but I need to know the reason why. Like, and I think that's the one thing I struggle with when I'm at work. Don't get me wrong, I love my job. Like, everyone knows I love my job, but working under someone, like, it's hard for me sometimes. And I think my parents see that struggle because, like, I'll be like, well, this happened, and they'll be like, Kaylee, calm down. But also, like, they agree with me. So I can't say much. Stubborn and completely dedicated to their way of thinking, Scorpio Sun, Aquarius Moon people are easily offended when someone questions them. I'm offended when someone questions me and I know my idea is good, unless, like I said, you have to have a why. If you don't have a why, don't question me. Like, this is what's gonna happen, this is how I'm thinking, like, don't question me. Now I'm thinking, wow, I needed this video. This video is kind of like therapy for my personality. I do not like when people question me in that instance. So yes, you're right. A little bit of modesty and openness to collaborations wouldn't do them any harm. They could be very efficient at everything they are doing if they would have more harmonious relationships with the people surrounding them. Being intolerant and having an air of supporty characterizes them most of the time. Their sun and moon combination indicates that they often don't feel appreciated enough. This kind of hit me hard. Like, I kind of got teary-eyed reading that. And I don't cry, like, ever. I don't feel appreciated enough a lot because I think I'm so good at hiding my emotions. I guess that's where the empty compliments thing comes in. Like, I don't like empty compliments, so don't compliment me if you don't want it, but also, like, I don't feel appreciated sometimes. It is what it is. And a lot of the times, like, I'm like, am I doing this for the right reasons? Because am I actually appreciated, or is this just all a fucking mess? Like, it's normal for them to misinterpret and read too much into things, but it's usual for creative people like them to feel misunderstood and imagine things that they don't actually exist. When they set their mind to something, Scorpio, Sun, Aquarius, Moon natives will fight hard to get it, but they need variety for things to change if they are to be happy. I don't like change, but I know I need it because I get stuck in this rut. It is very likely they will move on to new things as soon as they reach success in one of their endeavors. Yes, I Don't know why. Like, you think from the girl who hates change, like, that wouldn't happen. Like I said, I get stuck in this rut. And, like, if I don't move on to something new, like, what's the point? When they don't have a goal or something to work for, they feel depressed and they like being in control of their life, and they run away from those who are too restrictive or demeaning. I think. I don't know how to say that word. A freedom-seeking lover. In short, people with the sun-moon combination like having power in their love lives. They also like being intimate with someone. I want to have power, but I also like, you can have a little bit, but I want the power. And it's not that I like power, I just like knowing. I don't know how to explain it. They want to know their lover to the very last detail. When there are no longer secrets to be discovered, nothing can take them by surprise anymore. Your ideal partner wants intimacy but doesn't try to cross their boundaries. As soon as a person earns their trust and love, they become the most caring and loyal partners that could ever be. I am one of the most loyal people you will ever meet. Like, and I don't think people realize that. There are people that have like hurt me so bad and I still stay loyal to them because I said I was going to stay loyal to them. Like, I'm just a loyal person, and I feel bad for some people because they're like, get away from this person, but I'm like, they're hurting and they have no one to go to, and I'm their person, so yes, I'm going to stay loyal to them. But it takes a lot for me to be loyal to a person. Their other half has to respect their need to be alone and also understand that they can sometimes obsess over people and things. If there is for someone to be forever next to them, that person has to be careful not to cross them. It takes a lot for someone to cross me, but once they do, like, yeah, don't cross me. And also, yes, I do obsess over people and things a lot. Sorry. And yes, I do need my personal space. I'll still text you because I'm like a clingy bitch, but get away from me and text me from another room, make me miss you, and then come back to me, okay? Aquarius moon people are individualistic and want to stand apart from the crowd. As partners, they are caring and loyal but detached. It's because these guys are never in tune with their emotions. Okay, I'm not never in tune with my emotions. I know how I feel. I just don't like to feel them. When I feel emotions, I get scared. That's all we're gonna say. Their need for freedom can't be seen in other signs. They like doing things their way, rarely taking other people's opinions into consideration. This will help them keep their romantic relationship exciting. Okay, we're gonna skip over the Aquarius man, sun, Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon man, because I'm not that. I'm a woman and I'm proud of it. Because her sun and moon combination implies many complexities, this woman will sometimes be chaotic. As her signs are both fixed, she will be a little bit inflexible. But her astrological placement will often force important changes on her. The more she will try and keep things the same, the more destiny will turn her life around. That sounds about right. Like I said, I don't like change, but I need it. She will experience intense emotions and will watch how things happen against her wishes. That's why she's so emotionally sensitive and stressed. It's normal for her to be like this considering she can't keep things in order. I think, like I said, like it said you're detached from your emotions, but it's because my emotions are so freaking intense. I don't like to feel them. Oh, this emotion's like really super intense for me. Like, I can't feel that. Like, that's not happening. I think that's where that comes into play. So yes. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Intelligent, strong, the Scorpio Sun Aquarius moon is also creative and artistic, but she would never want to conform and be like others. Not to mention she hates routine. Physical, attractive, she will stand out from the crowd and make many men fall from her. I don't want to make men fall from me. No way. No fucking way. Those who are original and as creative as her will always catch this girl's attention. Because she's talented and smart, she could do any job from design to scientific research. But she sometimes procrastinates and her colleagues can no longer count on her. I procrastinate when I don't like something. It's not that I mean to, it's just, if I'm not into it, I don't do it. But if I'm into it, I do it right away. I'm sorry. My parents know how much I procrastinate. I'm sorry. When she'll have periods of laziness, she'll no longer care about others, and even if they are struggling without her help. Outside of work, she's friendly and curious about people. Okay. When I have periods of laziness, I care about others, very much so, but I don't care about myself. I feel bad for others, but I'm not going to change anything because I'm trying to help myself, because half the time when I'm lazy, I'm sad. So, as a mother, I'm not a mom yet, but I want to be one. She's loving and caring. Her partner will watch her be crazy about them today and completely indifferent the next day. Okay, y'all, something crazy went on with my camera, and I'm literally, like, on the last paragraph. Like, what the fuck? So we're gonna read the last paragraph and then close out this video. She's a difficult personality who often changes very often, so her ideal partner will be understanding and caring. But the fact is that she's not like others, will be very fascinating. Many people will be crazy about her because of this. And that's the end of that. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit about me. I learned stuff about myself just like reading through this, like, because when I read through it the first time, I just kind of read it and was like, yeah. But I feel like reading through it and talking about it, like, I thought more about it. I guess we're all learning today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below like what you found fascinating, and also like I want to know like your sun signs and your moon signs. And yeah, I will be posting more on this channel because I truly do miss YouTube. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all.